What's up, Maplers? Welcome to Evernia, where you have been invited to the Eve Festival at the Twilight Altar. Awaken the power of time and receive an abundance of rewards throughout this event. So let's jump right into everything you need to know about the Twilight Eve event. Let's go! Oh yeah. Join hands with all the players in your world and work together to fill up the weekly collection goal hourglass. This is going to be our weekly check-in where you contribute to the weekly collection goal for every time you complete your individual weekly goal. Think of a group project, but with the whole world you play in actually putting in work. Participate in this event by selecting the co-op event Waking the Power of Time event from the event list and clicking the Participate button. Or by talking to Arjana inside the Twilight Altar and accepting the co-op event Waking the Power of Time quest. Event participation is shared amongst all characters in the same account. The weekly collection goal hourglass can be filled with sands of time. Now, how do we get sands of time? You can get 1 sand of time for every 1,000 monsters you defeat near your level. Or by defeating bosses, and the amount of sands of time you receive will be determined by the difficulty of the boss. Each week, you can use 10 sands of time to fill the hourglass. That's a total of up to 110 sands of time throughout the event period. When filling up the weekly collection hourglass, you can obtain various prelude participation gifts based on the cumulative amount of sands of time you have filled. Now, these rewards can be claimed once per world per account. When completing individual goals, you can also earn the event currency Evernium. You can earn up to 4,000 Evernium a week, and for every sand of time, you can earn 400 Evernium. Hold on to your Evernium so you can use it over at the Evernium exchange. Now, if you happen to miss out on claiming any sand of times for the week, you can spend 1,000 Maple points to make them up. I sure hope everyone's working hard together to get that progress bar to 100%, right? Every time that the weekly collection goal is completed, all participants of the Waking the Power of Time event can claim that week's Power of Time and gift goal. So don't forget to claim them during the event period. Let's talk about our daily check-in for the event. Raya has gifts for everyone arriving to Evernia for the festival every day. So to participate, click on Check-in Event, Evernia's Bounty in the event list and press the Participate button. And now all you need to do is click the Launch Exploration button in the UI to complete your daily check-in. Each check-in gives you 3 3x EXP coupons, 5 ginseng, and 5 licorice. Hold on to those ginseng and licorice because those ingredients, we're going to use them over at the Bloom's Herb Basket event. You can complete the daily Evernia exploration up to 5 times per week or up to 60 times during the event period. And you can obtain various rewards based on the cumulative number of explorations you completed. These rewards can be claimed at any time during the event period, so you don't need to hoard or panic claim everything all at once. I know we all lose track of time and might miss a check-in, and that's okay. You can get an Evernia pass for 3,000 Maple points to make up for that missed check-in. The number of passes you can use is limited to the amount of days you missed the previous week, and this updates every Wednesday at midnight. Alright, let's talk about event buffs. Now that you have been collecting ginseng and licorice, let's see what we can use them on. In the Bloom's Herb Basket UI, you can use your ginseng to increase your stats or use your licorice to get buffs. As always, I highly recommend utilizing the ginseng basket if your goal is to have more damage output in boss fights or gain some more EXP while training. And make sure to utilize the licorice basket if you want to boost daily rewards and EXP. These awesome perks can flex to your desire. Next up is Evernium Exchange. This is the event shop where you can use the Evernium you earned from the Waking the Power of Time event. There's a variety of great rewards, but as always, spend wisely. You can only earn a limited amount of Evernium throughout the event period. The Evernium you earn and use is shared between all characters within the same account. You think your closet needs a little update? Head over to the Meso shop where there's a variety of awesome shares and cosmetics waiting for you. Are you seeking a challenge that will come with great rewards? Seeking Traces of Time is a weekly boss event that will do just that. Defeat bosses to earn up to 2,000 Traces of Time and 50 Dark Traces of Time per world weekly. But don't forget, you need to do this solo. Make sure you plan out your bosses carefully. If you defeat a boss that grants more Traces of Time than the previous boss you defeated in the same world, you will only be awarded with the difference between those two bosses. Both currencies can be used at the Trace of Time exchange for progression boosting items. Alright, next up, let's talk about the Eternal Gilded Clockwork event. Here you can use ancient artifacts to lure enemies that have appeared from the time distortions and gain EXP. You can obtain the Gilded Clockwork and Eternal Gilded Clockwork items by defeating enemies near your level. Gilded Clockwork can be used up to 10 times a day for 100 seconds. And when you use it, a Twisted Eye of Time monster will spawn and give you a lot of EXP when defeated. Eternal Gilded Clockwork can be used once a day for 100 seconds. And when used, a Twisted Chronos monster will spawn and give you even more EXP when defeated. TLDR, Gilded equals EXP, Eternal Gilded equals even more EXP. Someone's hungry! Prepare a Lepa snack and get EXP. Participate in the Lepa's Dashing Carriage event to get the skill Preparing Lepa Snacks. When this skill is active, for every 250 enemies defeated, Lepa Dash will be triggered and a full map attack will happen and earn you Giga EXP. The rune EXP effect is applied when gaining EXP from Lepa's Dash, and it applies even if the rune hasn't been activated yet. So this means that you'll gain additional EXP on your procs even when you're waiting for a new rune to spawn. So be sure to have all your EXP buffs active when you're triggering your Lepa Dash. Let's search for the Oasis to get more EXP. Starting December 17th, the Shining Oasis event will begin, replacing the Lepa's Dashing Carriage event. When you enter a hunting zone with enemies near your level, the Finding Oasis skill will automatically activate. Defeating 250 enemies will charge the gauge, and once fully charged, Shining Oasis will be activated. Shining Oasis will help you gain EXP, and Seiya will dive into the Oasis, attacking nearby enemies. The famous alpaca caravan of Grandis has come to Evernia. Become a trade king and receive special rewards. Select one of 3 alpaca caravans to the event list. To send the alpaca caravan, you need to defeat 1,000 enemies near your level, then click the depart button until the gauge is full to send the caravan on a trade. The caravan will then come back with rewards. After sending off the first caravan, you can send out the caravan again after defeating 300 enemies near your level. The higher the trade stage you get, the more rewards you can obtain. Do you like AFK games? Because I know I do. Try out the Eve Anticipation event where while at the Twilight Altar, you can gain EXP based on your level every 5 seconds. By the way, as you progress to the Waking the Power of Time event, the amount of EXP you gain while at the Twilight Altar will also increase. That's a wrap with all you need to know about the Twilight Eve event. Make sure you take advantage of all the EXP boosting opportunities this event has to offer. Have fun, and as always, happy mapling!